3, 2, go.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
Dangerous Minds podcast.
Dangerous Minds.
Yeah, back at it again.
JREED in the building.
AKA Malik, SO1K, servant of one king, baby. You know what it is.
Yeah, you know what it is, baby, man. Shout out, man, all the haters, doubters,
Woo.
all the supporters, what I mean? Everybody that love us and stuff like that. Shout out to our engineer, Monty.
Monty in the
Appreciate
building.
you.
Shout out
Yes,
to
sir.
Dwayne DeRock. DeRock!
Building. The Rock's in here.
DeRock! You know what I'm saying? And shout out to our guests, man.
Man, what's up with y'all, man? We
Man.
happy to be here, bro.
Introduce yourself, man. Let
Yeah.
people know who y'all are, man.
So my name is Adonis.
Adonis.
Yes, sir. I'm an artist, and we here to change the game, man. Here to change the game.
Yeah, definitely,
Okay.
man. I go by Chay, same thing, artist. Live and die by the music, love the music. And at this point, we're just trying to put a good foot forward and let people know what we about.
Amen.
Okay.
Yeah, what are you about, though? What are y'all about?
I'm about speaking for what you really stand on and what your morals are and, like, sticking true to, like, who you are as a person. And if that can be conveyed through music and your experiences, it can be added, like, for a provisionary for a lot of people. So, like, I stick to my story, so to say.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
So basically, you mean you can spit some real shit and make money off it.
That's the goal, man. You know what I mean? But if it affects someone's life in a positive way,
There you go.
that's even better than the money. I know the money will come with good energy, good people. You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
We want to heal people with our music mainly. You know what I mean?
Are you guys a group or?
I could say so. I say yeah. 'Cause,
We
you know-
definitely agree, but we kind of was thrown in like as individual artists. You know, he signed with Krayzie Bone, so he came in from NY, and
Yes,
I've
sir.
been
Oh,
out
okay.
here doing my thing on the independent kind of thing, and we've worked with other kind of groups, but we linked up and we just was gonna make one song. We blew through one song in like 15 minutes, and before you knew it, we had like
Back to back,
40,
back to back.
50 songs we were gonna choose from.
No, yeah, I guess like
To
that.
make some type of
So-
stamp on what we're starting on, And
So,
now I think
yeah.
now it's safe to say we rock as a group, but we
That's a
also
fact.
support our individual endeavors as well.
So y'all just
Exactly.
it was just like a perfect fit, like when y'all got
Bro,
together.
yeah, I never met anybody that I could work with as quick and efficient as this dude. For
Thank you,
real.
brother.
So
Thank you.
it's
And vice
Chemistry
versa.
is good, huh?
Yeah,
chemistry's
bro.
real good, bro.
Yeah. Well, you say so. You from New York?
Yeah,
What part of New York you
I'm from the Bronx. Yep.
Okay.
I'm from the Bronx, New York. Kingsbridge to be exact, because because Bronx is it has its places inside of the Bronx, but I'm gonna say Kingsbridge.
Yeah.
But I'm like right down the hill from where hip hop was born, bro. Literally, Cedric Avenue was up the hill. Everything.
Cedric Avenue. Why is that significant?
It's like where the b-boy dance started, and I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I think in Cleveland, and they had like Cedric Ave as far as like a little
like a prop or something.
yeah, something like that.
Is that
and I
right?
thought that made me real emotional, because growing up there and not knowing that much, and then seeing it now as an adult, you know what I mean? It's just like it makes me feel like it was meant to be too.
Like
you
the
know?
world know about this
Hey,
shit.
yeah, bro. Like wow, I can't believe it, man. But yeah, I love New York.
Was it like a different thing when you came to Cali? Like what was that experience like? Just the transition from New York to Cali.
Well, I feel like a lot of people from New York want to move to Cali, and vice versa. I feel like Cali.
They want to move to Cali.
Yeah,
you
because
said?
we want to see different. I feel like, well, for me, I'm gonna talk for myself, because but like as a kid, I always looked up to LA and TV shows and all that stuff. So I wanted to see, and it's always like good to kind of like leave where you're born and raised, kind of say sometimes, just to see what's out there, and it's working. So I say LA is a better fit for me as an adult for sure, but I still love how I grew up.
That's dope, man. So you guys got put together. How did you meet Chay? Like what was the connection? How did that start?
Yeah, so we actually met at a listening party with Krayzie Bone. So
Okay.
that was dope. My manager, he was kind of being a bully at the time because I was new. he was making us like, well, not us. He told me to put up like plates and stuff all around, like to, yeah,
So
like
you
to
was
set
an
up the shit.
intern.
He's like, yo,
You was
set
an
up everything.
intern.
I'm like, oh man, come on, brother. But I was there. Then Chay he helped me out. That's where I met him. You feel me? I was like, yo,
I
what's up,
walked
man?
in and like it was like I was expecting to kind of chill, and they're like, "Hey, you wanna help me stock the bar over here?" I was like, I was like, all right,
But it'd be like that sometimes. You know,
You gotta
rookie
pay.
shit, rookie shit.
Sometimes you gotta pay your dues.
Yeah, that's fair. It was like a bug right
Hey,
there.
that's
Hey, you come in all
the
swagged
process.
out. You all,
Yeah,
like,
but
you
we
know,
early
like,
too,
hey,
like-
can y'all,
We was real early
can y'all
too.
stack this shit right
we
here?
were like, you know what? That's
And we just like digging through ice and shit, talking, and that's really what it was at that
Yup.
point. And we didn't talk, for probably about a year because he went back to
oh
New
yeah, I
York.
had gone back.
And then when he came back, we was just like, we got to do a song. We did a song, and that was that. After that, we just been rocking it
bro.
together. And then in this project, we were able to put together a song that we were able to get Cray on, which is going to be really dope. It's called Pray For Me. So that's going to be included in our
Yeah.
project. And we got a really dope video. So, to get a legend involved.
Yeah, that's
let
Krayzie
alone
Bone
with
for
just
y'all that don't know.
With a verse, but let alone a video is a,
Oh,
is a
yeah.
big
That's
accomplishment.
big,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm happy about
So you
that.
guys doing an album together? Is that
Yes.
what we're okay?
Yes, sir.
You said y'all hit like 50 tracks already? Is that
So,
an
like,
estimate
about-
or
about,
is
like,
that?
I'd say like
A rough
in a
estimate.
year and a half, probably about 45 solid complete tracks, maybe 15 skeletons
Yeah.
floating around.
Right,
but
right.
regardless, like great chemistry. Whenever we decide to go, it's like we going. And then we usually write it somewhere and then take it up to where we're gonna go and run through 4 or 5 real
And
quick.
it's not a forced thing either. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like people think that music is like, oh yeah, but like we gotta write like it's work. You know what I mean? Naturally, if you love music, it's gonna come out. I hear a beat, you love it, and he has the same flow. Like, we hear beats together, we like, we on this, and it's fun. It's not like a work, so it's better. You know what I mean?
But
For us.
Rap to me, man, rap has changed so much though, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, it's like it went from the oh baby mama, it went to that, then it was like, fuck that bitch, I'll kill your ass, I'll kill Now it's like kind of like it's like almost not even rap no more, really. It's like they be like singing more so.
There's a lot of auto-tune.
Like what's my boy that everybody love, NBA Youngboy? Somebody was like,
yeah.
bro, like, man, I know you an older cat, woo, but you need to check out Youngboy. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check him out. To me, it wasn't rap. It was like he was singing, Like, what do you
Yeah.
guys still be like spitting though? Like, what do you feel about the current state of rap as far as like the changes and everything and like what it was and what it is now?
It's just a whole different ball game. Everybody wants to be an artist, rapper, singer, so the market in some sort is kind of convoluted a little bit, so you get
to
a lot
say
of
the least.
different,
There's a rapper on every block.
on
Come on,
every
man.
block. But I think like what I was saying earlier is like if you stand for what you stand on, and you don't think about necessarily creating for a set group of people, but you're really thinking about what you want to create at that time because it's going to get you through your day to put something out. 9 times out of 10, people going to attach to that because everybody has gone through real life and felt something
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
relative to struggle or good times, bad times, whatever. You know what I mean?
Right, that's kind of what you said. Like you want to heal people with your music.
Yeah,
Now, kind of elaborate on that a little bit. What do you mean exactly when y'all say
I
that?
just don't want to give I don't want to be a role model that portrays negative as far as like killing and all that stuff. And I'm not gonna say I've seen it, but I'm from the hood, so at the end of the day, like I have friends that died. You know what I mean? And so it's just like I don't want kids. I have nephews and nieces. I don't got kids right now, but I got nephews and nieces. They growing up to look up to me too, so I don't want them to hear my lyrics and be like, oh, fuck everybody. Like honestly, I got shit where it's like I'm rough.
Pent up, yeah.
But I'm being honest about what I've
Focus
done.
on something better, be
but
different.
and I want people to be good, bro. Like I just want people to be, because I feel like everything comes back in life.
So would you say you're a conscious artist or what kind of?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think so. When I listen to it, I don't hear conscious.
Yeah, I mean,
a
I
hint,
could,
a hint.
I could say like in maybe like a small
Maybe.
bit, but the thing about us that's really unique is that we like music in general. So
Okay.
like genres, we're not really turned off and boxed in on one
Exactly.
genre.
Right,
Like
gotcha.
we want a piano and some shit, we're gonna do that. We want a saxophone and some shit, we're gonna do some jazz type shit. But we always incorporate a lot of different genres in the music to where like I feel like it follows suit on a different level in respect to everybody else that's doing what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like we open to all different types of styles, and I think we can complement things pretty well between what he does and what I do. You know what I mean?
So Chay, tell us where you're from.
I'm
How you
from the
grew up.
South Bay, bro. Born and
Oh,
raised.
okay, South Bay.
So
What's-
shout out South Bay.
Like, I love the South Bay. I'm from Harbor City. What part of the South Bay you from?
So I mean, I grew up in Redondo.
yeah, that's part of the South. That's the heart.
It's a
That's-
really cool pocket. You know, for those who don't
Redondo.
know.
That's what's up.
It's
yeah.
a dope spot, a lot of good views out there. But then, as I grew older and then got into music, I really started to understand the South Bay was way bigger than
yeah, right.
a few cities.
That's dope. Hey.
And then it just expanded and unfolded, and now it's just all around, bro. It's just what I want to represent and
yeah.
bring light to.
And we need that in the industry. I was talking to Redman, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm from the South Bay." He was like, "Oh, E40 at in the Bay Area." I was like, "No, the South Bay. I had to put it on the map." So that's definitely something
E40.
that needs to be done as far as in the entertainment industry to put the South Bay on the map. So
No, definitely. And
Are-
it's like cool, you know. The
Are,
beach
is
cities,
there no
for sure.
other? It got to be somebody from the
there's
South Bay
Carson.
that's
Everybody's
popping.
representing their individual
Yeah, well-
cities. I'm talking about the totality of like the area to
Oh,
put
yeah,
it
yeah,
on,
yeah.
to
I'm just
pinpoint
saying,
it on the
there's
map.
I'm sure
Yeah.
there's somebody
I'm-
from
I'm-
around there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got some
well,
dope reggae artists out there. Tomorrow's Bad Seeds, and they're dope as fuck, you know. And like the beach cities like a lot of live music and shit
Right.
like that. So like
bands and
they
shit.
attach to like bands and,
Yeah.
and reggae music. But for the hip hop side, you know, it's kind of an open lane right now. There's a lot of artists out there that do their thing, but it's still an open pocket to represent, you know. So
Yeah, man. I like that though. Like I said, I don't really see you guys as conscious artists. I see you like as like more like introspective. Like you're actually talking about some shit. It ain't just like the first thing that came to your mind and you just put that on the, you know what I mean? Or cat rhymes with hat, and then hat rhymes with bat. It's not. It's like more deeper, more introspective, and I feel like that is kind of like what gives you guys your like your niche. You know what I mean?
appreciate
Like it's
that.
like some real shit going on. What's
Yeah,
up with that flow though? I mean, like Chay's flow is crazy, right? Like the fast, like where you kind of. You're fast, but you're not as. Was it
Yeah.
kind of like I don't know if I could keep up with this dude.
Oh
like,
yeah,
how was that?
When I seen the way he rapped, I was like, shit. I remember he gave me a song recently that I had to go home and be like, God damn, man, I gotta lock the fuck in. You know what I mean? Because we could work together, which is what we mainly do.
Yeah.
But I've always like, I've practiced freestyling, like rapping my whole life with my friends and shit, smoking
Right.
and shit. But that worked a lot. So like,
Yeah.
I feel like as far as like rapping, I don't have a hard time rapping. I'd sing more, you know.
Okay.
but you do like, you know, you sing and then you sing rap.
But yeah,
too,
it's like
so
so yeah.
That's like new shit. It's
But
where it's
then,
like,
I guess yeah.
it's
There's
like
been
it's,
there's been songs too, like where you know I sing a little bit when
Yeah.
about to rap,
Definitely.
and then
Yeah.
he'll
Oh,
come
yeah,
and
just
hit the
straight-
same shit. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
Right,
So,
right.
you know,
Exactly.
we learning from each other too, as well as creating.
Nah, that shit is dope, man. I like it, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
Well, what you got something for Malik? I just would like want to know as far as just like your personal like opinion on like who are your favorite rappers? Like do you guys agree on that? Like I know you guys good in the studio, but it's like, oh, I feel like Pac is the best. Nah, hell nah, Snoop is the best. I mean,
We
you know,
never had an argument about that.
No,
Either.
Let's get a fave 5 from you and the top 5
Yeah.
from you. Let's get
Yeah.
it simple. And that's putting it hard when
That's
you say
hard.
5 instead of 10.
Yeah,
No, yeah,
five.
right.
That really narrows it down.
really should be 4 Mount
I think it's
Rushmore.
like you got to look at that top 5 as what the 5 that's important to you, not necessarily what,
personally.
you know what I mean? Like
Okay,
the personal
your
5
personal
that
top
maybe
5.
inspired you to
Yeah.
be an artist. You know what I
Chay,
mean?
let's go. Chay's
Bro.
personal top 5.
Fucking number 1, Bone Thugs and Harmony, bro.
There we
Come
go,
on,
man.
man.
Amen.
You know what I mean? That's what made me want to actually try and sing. I couldn't
Facts.
sing before, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let alone probably rap, you know what I mean? I was probably
But-
not the best at the time.
Yeah, and they don't get the love, man, as far as like I would consider more of a group, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like instead of an individual, but I'm saying like they don't get enough love to me as far as like when you mention the best groups of all time.
Yeah.
Bone, like they always mention like the Outkast, the Wu-Tang. They really don't mention Bone as much as they should, in my opinion.
I remember when Bones first came out. I was in junior high school. My homie Nick Greer, he was like, "You gotta hear this." And then,
I know Nick Greer from
yeah,
Normal.
he brought it. He played it, and I was like, "What is this?"
Bro, that shit still, if you listen to it right now, you'll
Yeah.
still be like
be like,
kind of like,
yeah,
No, yeah.
I remember.
oh shit, I didn't even hear that. Like I never knew he said that. Like,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
so you got
then-
Bone. Who else you got,
And
Chay?
then,
Keep going.
you know, continuing on the list, like, bro, like DPG, like, you know, that whole era of music was
Dog
huge
Pound
for the West
Gangsters.
Coast. You know,
Killer.
Ice Cube was fucking
That's
ridiculous.
That's 3.
Uh-huh.
You know, and then you know you take it to other people, bro, that just do a great job on what they do. Obviously, fucking Pac.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, great storyteller, unbelievable storyteller, able to make you feel something for every fucking song. And then I would even say like the normal, bro, the standard, you know, B.I.G. But it's like there's so many people that are left out, and it's
So
crazy.
many, dog.
I don't know who I was talking to the other day about this, but they were like something about the same kind of concept of who the best in the game is. And I'm like, I look at hip hop as like a wishing well, and like everybody's throwing their coins in, and every coin that goes in that makes up what that shit is. Like, so it's really hard to pinpoint who the best because everything that's the best is opinionated.
Yeah.
But when you look at it as a
Subjective.
whole and all the people that have contributed that maybe did this that no one did, and then everyone followed and they did it and they made their own version. It's like
It's all
you
you
lose
couldn't
yourself
have
in that
one
top
without
five,
the
you know?
other.
Yeah,
It's
with that
like-
being said, I think you would have to have two different kind of lists, like your fave 5 and then like
Yes.
the most influential
Yeah, I like that one.
yeah,
5
individually,
to kind
yeah,
of
bro.
set it up in categories.
Definitely.
Well,
that's
Adonis,
dope.
who you got?
Um,
Your top 5 like most influential / favorite
this
artists.
is hard, man.
Hell yeah, come up from New
You had a
York.
minute to
Yeah.
think about it.
Nah,
on,
yeah, I
yeah,
know.
it was tough.
I
You
was
can
thinking.
name-
I was thinking.
name
Okay,
some
that's
un-
one.
You can name like some underground motherfuckers
Yeah.
too that just hit you.
Okay,
You
that's
know what I'm
what's up.
saying? Like it's up to you.
I bet. I'm gonna take out Cole and Kendrick out the way because you know it's kind of like of the '90s era, I guess. Because I feel like J. Cole is very fucking lyrical, man. As far as like Forest Hills Drive and the projects he dropped,
Yeah,
it hit me a lot. As far
absolutely.
as like to hear him
yeah.
and hear the truth come out of him. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Kendrick, come on, Compton, bro. Like
Yeah.
he had a song. He did like a remix to Monster, like with the Monster. What's that song with Kanye and Jay-Z, and he did like a Compton remix
Nicki.
to that. Yeah, he did like a Compton remix. I love that shit as a kid, bro. I was like, yo, this guy. That's what I was like. I knew he was gonna be a beast because he came at everybody in that song. He was like,
Oh, I
yo,
remember
bro,
that shit.
Kendrick
Yeah.
is a dog. So Kendrick for sure.
So Kendrick Cole.
This is gonna sound funny, bro, but he in high school like Meek Mill, cause for me Meek
Yeah.
Mill when he came out, he was like battling Cassidy
Yeah.
in Philly.
Yeah.
So everybody was like, "What the fuck was this new guy battling Cassidy?" And I feel like when I was hearing them go back and forth, I was on the new guy side because
Yeah.
I was younger and I was like, "Meek Mill's nice, Meek Mill."
Yeah,
so
yeah,
and then
yeah.
he
Meek
came
Mill
up to
had
be,
it for a minute.
Yeah, he came up to be
Yeah.
a beast, and
He had it for a
yeah,
minute.
he's a beast. So I'll put him there as far as like rappers,
All
and
right,
then
one more. Oh no,
No, you got
two
two
more.
two more.
Yeah.
This shit. And then from all times, like you know, I looked up to Eminem because 8 Mile and shit. For
Yeah.
me, that was my favorite movie. Like as a kid,
How could I miss that one?
Right.
You only have
Eminem
5
was-
to pick from.
Eminem was my
It's
dog.
like you said, it's so many.
It's so
dude.
many.
Yeah,
Eminem
I
was
was
my
like,
dog.
man, it was a deer in the headlight.
Yeah,
Nah,
him is a killer.
He's a beast. He's a beast. And
Last one.
last one, I'll give it a Cray dog, man. Just Cray Jack alone. Just because I've seen
Okay.
him work and
Crazy Bone.
yeah, sorry to say
yeah,
that. Crazy
yeah,
Bone
yeah,
for sure.
absolutely,
Like
yeah.
he's there. And he's a Gemini like me. Not even stop. but
it is
I'm
what
big
it
on the
is.
Gemini thing. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
Cray's a beast, and you know, just working with him, I'm gonna put him on that top 5 because I've
Yeah,
seen him
definitely.
do some shit at his age, and I'm just like, even on the song that we got together, me and RJ looked at each other like, like yo, bro,
Like
this nigga-
four
yo,
back,
bro,
we're like,
yo, bro,
Like,
metaphor.
yeah, like it's a difference. Like it's a
Cray
difference.
Cray's on another level, and he's a dog. He's a
Still
dog.
doing it, too.
Do the veteran,
Still
man.
doing
Yo,
it,
he's
you
a
know,
vet.
Straight veteran, bro.
I
killing
fuck
that
with
shit.
Krayzie.
Yeah.
So how did you guys actually meet? I know you said you came to the studio with your manager, and then
He said they met at the thing where they were
Right.
cleaning up and shit.
when they no, I'm talking about with
Oh, Cray,
Krayzie Bone.
Cray.
Oh.
I reached out to him through DMs, and he found me through Instagram like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bro,
shit.
yeah.
Oh,
But it was
okay.
just, I mean, it wasn't that simple. You feel me? It took a year for him to reply.
Yeah.
Like, I forgot to put that part. Like, I waited. But, you know, it
Yeah.
was like that. He saw, because I did a lot of just posting live videos and live freestyles instead
Yeah.
of like actually dropping tracks. But it was just like to show people, like, yo, I do
Yeah.
this. What's
Like
up?
raw.
You know what I mean? It's
Raw
like,
talent.
I'm like, and then he saw it like that, and it worked. And he was just like, yo, dude, like, I'm interested, and that's how it worked. And
That's what's up. That's dope. Yeah.
yeah, bro.
So when
blessing.
you first met him, was it like you felt like it was a dream come true kind of?
Yeah,
Or was
bro,
you
of
stoked?
course.
Yeah.
Just even LA, everything. Like when I came out here in 2021 for the first time, like it was too much actually. Too much. No, for real, I'm not even joking.
It was overwhelming.
It was overwhelming to,
Experience.
bro. I got on the
Yeah.
album and I did good in the album. People were like coming up to me like, yo, and this is me finally getting people to fuck with me. You know what I mean? Because it's just like in New York, you like, yo, I sing, and people are like, man, get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, bro, I'm trying to do a collab with you. You do a collab with them, they take you off the song. You're like, bro, nah, I'm not even going to.
shit.
We don't talk about that. I'm not saying
No
no, names,
respect.
but people know. You know what I
No
mean? How-
respect. No respect.
like, is it back?
Hey, you can air shit out on
Nah,
here though.
yeah,
you know,
nah, yeah,
I'm
that's
just
the
I'm just putting it out there. You know,
Nah.
We
I
don't mind.
There's
you
no
know?
malice towards anybody. If I wasn't good enough to be on your track at
Right.
that time, maybe I wasn't.
Right.
You feel me? In your
Right.
opinion, but it all happens for a reason, and I feel like God sees it all. You know.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I chose to be a good artist and a good human. I don't get on the track to compete. We here to paint. You feel me?
How about you?
What's
How did you
up?
come
Yeah,
across with Crazy
absolutely.
Bone and everything?
I came through because I've always been like deep in the weed game. 15
Right.
years strong,
Facts.
you know what I
Right.
mean? fucking weed has got me in more rooms.
He's
than,
not lying.
More rooms than I could ever imagine, bro. Like that shit is like a magical key that you can just stick in any door.
Unlock it, yeah.
But yeah, no, I ended up doing like a collaboration with the company I was working with, Cannabis Syrup. They do THC syrups up to like 1,000 milligrams. My homie, he lined it up, and we made the play and basically did a Krayzie Bone THC syrup, which is like goes along the lines because at the time he was using more edibles and doing more of that stuff. So it was perfect, bro. And then it sold out instantly. We did like 3 other drops. And in the span of that, I was just kind of like chilling, hanging out, going to the studio, pulling up at, getting wings, watching, football games and shit, like random shit, and just hanging out and seeing big plays go down and big artists come through and different things unfold. And just always been a solid friend. And then the music just kind of just happened one day because we're working on this project now called Ghetto Cowboy.
Yep. Watch out for that.
And yeah, my number got called with that, and then it was just like, now we in the business with that. So
So I mean, I'm just because I'll be, I'll never have, we live in LA, so we see artists and shit, and we see people, and you're like, oh, let's rap for them. Was it one of them type of things where it's like, hey, let me spit for you real quick? Or how did it
bro, honestly,
how did he even know you flow? Like, how did he know?
I didn't really even show him any music like that because of all the times like I seen people just trying to put music on
That's
it.
how they do it.
And that's shooters gotta shoot. Respect.
Yep.
Like not hitting on nobody, but I just have a different approach. I believe that timing is everything, and I believe that like when the timing is right, it just unfolds a lot better for the person. You know, so it just happened, and Keith G. Shout out to Keith G, bro. That's my dog. I showed him a lot of my raps because we was in the car driving to go meet up with Cray. Taking an hour drive, and I'm like, hey, like let me show you this real quick. He's like, this shit is dope as fuck.
Yeah.
So I would assume that over time that was relayed, and then the alley-oop play was made, and now I'm kind of being able to rock and do that, and then do the projects that he's lined up, and then also get songs with him too, which is dope.
Amen.
Yeah, I remember when I was coming over messing with you and stuff, and then like one day you're like, hey, I'm doing some shit with Krayzie Bone. I'm like, what? And you like played some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, okay, yeah, like, yeah, dog. It happened kind of quick too. It was like
it was just overnight, kind of like quick as fuck. You know what I mean?
I noticed that, bro.
And then it was just like momentum, because he worked like he was saying, like his work ethic is like somebody I've never seen ever. He'll book 2 studio sessions, people going back and forth, tracks being done.
And writing it on the spot.
In like 5 days, we've got like 15 songs. And they're all dope. So it's just like,
right.
It's
That's
just
all
crazy.
for Ghetto Cowboy, huh?
Yeah, Ghetto Cowboy.
yeah.
And I won't go too far into that because I know what Cray will
When
love
is it dropping?
Bro, honestly, like we're through season 1. This is gonna be something that is continued long on, and it's basically gonna be like a movie on wax. It's like a TV show on wax. So
It's dope. It's like a whole dope different
interactive
concept.
characters. He scripted everybody a character, so it's following along the lines of the original song of the Ghetto
That's
Cowboy.
what's up, yeah.
So it's very detailed, and I'm not gonna go too far into it, but it's gonna be big, man. I'm excited for it.
You let me hear some of it though. That shit, I already know what's up,
Bro,
Where could people get a hold of you guys, contact you, follow you?
social media and stuff, plug everything.
Mine's mainly Instagram _ Adonis Diaz, Adonis Diaz. Just simple. I mean, I just kept Instagram my main, and it's been working. But soon there'll be other
Platform.
the platform.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, you can find me on IG. That's probably where I'm most active at.
Yeah,
but
let's do it.
Creeping on the come up 310. So, I'm over there doing my thing, just keeping it going. Lots of content, lots of shit coming. So I'm excited.
Yeah, what's up with that track though, man? Y'all trying to?
Yeah, definitely. We can do that real quick, bro.
Yeah, throw that shit on, man. I want to hear that. I want people to know, like, to it later. Yeah. Let me sit back and enjoy this real quick.
I've been caught in a fight of my life, knowing I gotta get right. Praying the Lord save my life. Either I'm grabbing a gun or a mic, eternally fighting a fight. The faith that I carry, it just keeps on rolling, and on a dream keeps on going. Been caught in the fight of my life, knowing I gotta get right. Praying the Lord save my life. Either I'm grabbing a gun or a mic, eternally fighting the fight. The faith that I carry, it just keeps on rolling. And on, and dream keeps on going. And on, the dream keeps on growing. Sun up to sundown, I stay in motion. Run up your gun down with no commotion. Rolling with thugs with too much devotion. You must not know that my focus is clear. So many be going, can't shed no more tears. Burnt out too many and drank all my beer. But somehow my pussy, but don't have no fear. As I'm moving in the nighttime, as I look to the Lord as my lifeline. When I'm creeping through the city with my 9mm, even if it's really fight time, I know I'll shine all the damn time, cause he'll save every damn life. So let that sizzle in the pan right, as I'm on my hustle every damn night. Cause of his likeness in me, claiming my faith cause I know that it's free. Only if all of them really can see what we were destined to grow and to be. I'm just trying to keep it moving to my destiny. I'm just trying to move into my destiny. I've been caught in the fight of my life, knowing I gotta get right. Praying the Lord save my life. Either I'm grabbing a gun or a mic, eternally fighting the fight. The faith that I carry, it just keeps on rolling. And on, and dream keeps on going. Been caught in the fight of my life, knowing I gotta get right. Praying the Lord save my life. Either I'm grabbing a gun or a mic, eternally fighting the fight. The faith that I carry, it just keeps on rolling. And on, and dream keeps on going.
Get out of my face, my anger is something I need to contain. Stay out of the way, my future on a holy train. My angels awake, in my heart my people stay. Together we straight, waiting for this every day. Together we smooth, my brother the driver, shotgun I shoot. Show him the loyalty, not by no loot. This about souls really telling the truth. If you don't trust in God, I don't trust in you. Demons despise when we in the room. We looking clean and never be groomed. We gotta show them all of our tunes. We come for war, not just for you. Look at the score, they up by a few. Give me the rock, I pass to the goon. This is just a shot, I don't need to shoot. Feeling so high when we in the booth. $1 million we speaking it to. $1 million we speaking it to. $1 million we speaking it to. Oh shit.
I've been caught in the fight of my life, knowing I gotta get right. Praying the Lord save my life. Either I'm grabbing a gun or a mic, eternally fighting the fight. The faith that I carry, it just keeps on rolling. And on, and dream keeps on going. Been caught in the fight of my life, knowing I gotta get right. Praying the Lord save my life. Either I'm grabbing a gun or a mic, eternally fighting the fight. The faith that I carry, it just keeps on rolling. And on, and dream keeps on going.
Yeah,
Adonis and Chay,
man.
Dangerous Minds
Boy,
podcast.
tell me that
AKA
shit wasn't
Malik and
lit.
JREED. Yeah.
Tell me that shit wasn't lit. Yeah, we'll take a break, man. On that note right there. See y'all in a minute. Yeah, yeah.